we've made ourselves a beautiful mess. And what we're going to try to do is take this mess and create an amazing nautical centerpiece. Let's get started. One of the first things we're going to do is take a spare piece of wood and draw out our shape for a sailboat. Once we get the drawing out, we're just going to take that to the bandsaw and cut it out. Cut one, done. Now a bunch more. This time, maybe I will wear the glasses. That took a lot of sanding. Now, to the drill press. Alright, we've drilled our 3/16 hole for our sails. What we're actually going to use is a chopstick. That is perfect for a replacement to a dowel rod. Okay, so we're going to cut the mainstay down a little bit, but for now we're going to measure out our fabric and see just how big our sails need to be. And then our sailboat is complete. This is just a simple dollar store tray that's about to get a little love. It's going to be the base of our centerpiece, and we're going to spray paint it to give it a beach-like ocean feel. So we tested it out, and now we're ready to get started on our project. Okay, so our little boat is done. As you can see, we cut out the fabric and glued that on. All we did is put a little super glue on the main, and we cut the main. So she's done. The next thing we did is the twigs that were on our tray. All we did is arrange them together from smallest to largest and tie some string around them with a little nautical knot. Now, the fun. Our tray is dry, and we've added the tape to keep the barrier from the epoxy, from the sand to the water. So now to play with epoxy. Now for my favorite epoxy, TotalBoat. This is the 2-to-1 ratio, and these pumps make it an even 1 pump for each. So I'm going to do 3 of each. No, let's say 4. Make sure you do this over plastic. Now we're going to start building layers on our tray. This is going to be the sandy shore area where we're going to have our wood, I don't know what those are called, rocks, shells, and sand, which is actually just some wood shavings. So we're first going to pour a small layer of epoxy to start adding those things on. I'm going to drizzle this over, and it kind of looks like water is hitting them. Now we're going to add our sawdust. This is our sand. Great thing about sawdust is it looks like sand, and it's easy to come by in a wood shop. So we have removed our tape, and our epoxy is pretty much set in. We wanted to remove our tape before it was completely set in so that we could actually get in here. It did seep through, which I actually like that happened because it gives a little more natural effect. It also made these ridges from behind the tape, which is going to give a really nice wave-like appearance. I may go over the tips of these ridges with some white just to give that shoreline effect. Now to fill her in. I'm going to add a small bit of the black diamond pigment powder. This color is turquoise, just to add to the ocean. I actually do not want to stir this completely because I want it to look a little separated. Alright, so I added a little bit of the epoxy around the edges of the boat to give that water on the boat look, and we're just going to stick it in here and set her sailing towards the shore. So she was moving a little bit. I had to give her a tap to kind of touch the bottom so she'll stop moving, and I think she's good. Our seaside table centerpiece is complete. We have taken a mess and created something beautiful. I hope that you can search around your house and find things that look like a mess and create something beautiful for your house. Thanks for watching, have fun building, and don't forget to subscribe. Full top. I forgot what it's called. And it's okay. Full top, nautical. An article, that's not a word. I don't normally say that.